do I find it when everything else is falling down?
Okay, how you doing? So we got another shoot today with DMS, and interestingly, the shoot is with this beast, who is one of my best mates, Tom. This is his recent pickup. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it just so happened that I'm booked with DMS on Monday. He was booked in with DMS on Monday. We had to rearrange plans, so luckily it still worked out because we can do the shoot with Tom, and he's getting his Ferrari 458 basically mapped and tuned to be quicker, because obviously a standard Ferrari isn't quick enough. So yeah, it's going to be a good little day. I'm going to make my way there now. He's coming down in about an hour. And the other cool thing is, this weapon is going on the dyno, which I'm really looking forward to, because I've never had it dynoed before. So we're going to get some additional shots of that on the dyno. Because then he's got some more content of other cars being dynoed and in his workshop. So he was up for it. I'm looking forward to seeing if it's ever been tuned or not. More than it should be. You didn't see that. Excited to see what it's actually running. You can't beat that natural sound of that 6.2 litre. Right, let's get a move on. Got to get down there and get all set up, get ready to go, shoot a little bit of content before Tom arrives. And yeah, I'll try and do as much, chill out, I'll try and do as much vlogging as I can, because I'm still trying to get the hang of this vlogging stuff, and I know it shouldn't be vlogged on an action camera, but it's alright, be alright for now. And I'll move on to a proper vlogging camera when I can, and when I've got the time to look into it and what one I want to get and whatnot. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted along the way.
Eternally speaking, I know that my son is alive and he's thriving.
So here he is. No, he's not. Wrong one.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, mate, how are you?
Very good.
So here is the car that's being dynoed today. Actually, you've already seen that because I filmed it earlier. Wasn't quick enough as standard then, mate. Wasn't loud enough or quick enough. It's good. So as I was saying earlier, 63 is going on first.
How's it going, Tom?
He's just started his own YouTube channel, so we're starting at the same time. So a little bit of competition, friendly competition going on. But yeah, Tom Drifts is going to be the title of it. And what do you do on it?
Drifting.
No, really?
Not in there.
You say yours needs a clean, look at mine.
Yeah.
They're going to dyno it and see what it's pushing out. I have no idea if it's ever been tuned or not. Well, the thing is, he was saying, part of me thinks that maybe it has been touched before.
I think you need some new rear tyres.
Alright, let's not point that out. It's a track car.
No, you're right.
So they've got to take the rear diffuser off so it doesn't split. Right, I better get set up because he's ready in 5 minutes. Boom. So mate, I've got a little surprise for you.
What?
As I knew you were coming down today, I've got you a surprise. There you go, mate.
One with you,
of course you did.
I knew Wilden was going to record me. Yeah.
Good man, good man.
That's my next 6 days worth.
Exactly. I'll just send you an invoice for him.
Alright.
Alright then.
Alright, yeah.
Be alright?
Knock the VAT off.
No, that's alright, yeah.
I gotta know, where do I find it when everything else is falling down around me? And nothing is going my way, I'm so weak and I feel like I'm drowning. Not anything anyone's saying is up on my inside is broken. We're holding our son and he's fighting to breathe on the inside, he's choking. He's turning his head from the left to the right and it's hard as a beat. He came out at 17 weeks, developed a beautiful beat. On that verge of dying, she been fighting. I'm praying and crying, the scriptures, but nothing was working, I'm trying. I'm fighting the hope that I know when the body of Christ is surrounding. I'm falling, they pick me up. I'm in love with this boy, he's only been living in coronavirus. The hospital lights are not working, I hear coming down to the showers.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see these. That's even quieter, isn't it? That sounds like a Ford Fiesta. Yeah, okay. Nice. Jacobs.
It wasn't long. It wasn't long until they came out. You do need a sponsorship actually, mate.
Oh.
Mini Cheddar sponsorship. Hey, you should get the first Ferrari Mini Cheddar wrap. So that is essentially your boot there. What? How much have you got in the front? Oh my god, that is actually massive. That's huge. The Lambos are way smaller than that. You can just about get your little duffel bag in there for them to sit. So I didn't expect this to be happening, but the C63 is getting a tune today. Apparently they can get almost another 90 brake horsepower. No, sorry, almost 100 brake horsepower out of it, just from a tune, just from adjusting the throttle bodies. So this is a quick car. This is a very quick car, and it's about to get a hell of a lot quicker. So here we go, check this out. We've just come outside and seen this beast. Just turned up without us even noticing. We just walked out and saw this. Insane. So it's an Overfinch Rangy Sport.
But I do like the back.
Let's have a look at the back. That just straight over the top.
Like that's the original, and then that's.
Yeah, it might well be. I've never been a massive fan of modified cars unless they're modified by a proper tuning company to look like something like this. Unless, of course, you've got a car like that. As you can probably see, we're now on the iPhone because I'm a bit of an idiot. It's like a summer's day now, isn't it? It's boiling.
What we're sponsored by now, Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Mini Cheddars are gone, he's got a new sponsorship now. This I'm always unsure about. This thing they started doing with, not the proper exhaust. No, that's a proper car, that. Which is now 534 brakes. And one of the guys just said, so it went from 452 to 534.
Which is mad.
Just from a
With
tune.
No mods.
No mods, just a tune. Because they're saying it's the,
tune.
what did they say, the E63 engines might give you a Ferrari a run for its money, mate. You never know.
Although that's going up.
Yeah, that's about to be tuned as well, so maybe not. Anything done with your cars, come to this place, honestly. It should be exciting.
And the massive benefit for me was that you can come back and they'll take the tune off before you go for a service or before you sell it, and that's free. You can do that unlimited number of times.
I've just realised as well, I can see why people use selfie sticks, because this is hard.
Your arm hurting?
Yeah. I need the GoPro back, it's got a little handle. In the meantime, we're going to go for a little spin in this and see how different it feels. I'll try and get Tom to film a little bit. Definitely faster. It's definitely quicker.
Messing my hair up.
Honestly, it feels like it's now got a turbo connected to it.
Yeah. That's mad, man.
Lo que me excita, compramos Balenciaga para que los critican. Después fumamos y después tomamos. Tú supiste como era allí fuera.
Basically, we ran into some issues. We went there to get Tom's car tuned and dynoed, and it basically turned out mine just getting tuned and dynoed. So it wasn't complaining, but we ran into a couple of issues with Tom's, which is why we got to go back this morning and get the last few shots and get it all dynoed and see what it's pushing out. Tom, will you just explain a little bit about what happened, the reason why?
Yeah, so Martin was sorting it out. He's been fantastic. Basically, they checked the tune and then someone else had already kind of put their name on it, weirdly. So it had already been tuned, but they weren't sure why or how it had been tuned, because the horsepower was like 10 horsepower less than the original. So yeah, a bit unsure why, but they didn't want to just plug in and put their tune over the top, because apparently they could only access like part of the ECU by plugging in the ODI. So pulling off taking the wheel off, taking the arch out, and then accessing the ECU. They're then going to flush the whole thing and put a new tune on it. And then we're heading to there to get it dynoed now and check what it's pushing out.
Nice.
So that's it.
Hopefully over 600. That's the goal.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so in fact, getting used to this vlog thing, I actually completely forgot to vlog this part of the day. But we're on the last little section of it now, which is basically studio style shots of an ab wheel. Now I was going to book studio space for this shoot, but because it's been so tight on time to be able to get all these studio shots done, I said to the client, look, I can basically recreate a studio style for what you need. There isn't a need for a studio, it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. But because of tight on time and whatnot, what we've created is just a little studio space. So it's a product that he's going to be selling on Amazon. He's got a load of different examples that he showed me that he wanted. He sent them all to me. And we got the amazing Gabby Pagani today, stepping in as the model. The client actually knows me from, we've known each other since kids, so he messaged saying, look, the apartment and Gabby would be perfect for the shoot, so if you're up for doing it and if Gabby's up for doing it, that would be a great setup. So we did have Gabby laid here doing all the ab shots. Here she is now.
You just wasted one. I've got no more energy.
As you can see, she did a very good job, didn't you, Gabs? Of course. And so Gabs did all the ab shots. Probably 50 reps. There's a fly going into our salad.
Ew.
I don't know, near 100 reps on the ab roller, which the grief I was getting for each of these attempts was, I don't know if it was worth the shoot, but we got there in the end, right? And you've just been to the gym.
Yeah, right.
So not exactly the best time to be doing it, but you had a bit of a pump on, which was good. And yes, I should have filmed a bit more, but there we go. You get a mixture of stuff that you've got to go job to job, get as much as you can done. And have to, oh! And sometimes things don't go to plan, you've got to work around them, you've got to do the best you can of... What are you mumbling over there? You're putting me off. Yeah, as I was trying to say, you've just got to try and work around problems. That's the thing with self-employment and your own business. You always learn things, you always run into things that you're not expecting, but that's the fun in it. That is the whole excitement of it, the journey of going through the fucking... I tell you what, it's so distracting having her in the background. Now I've lost my train of thought. Very off-putting she is. So yeah, we're just going to pack up this, going to finish this off. Then I'm going to GRP Boat Repairs today. They've got a project where they're taking on a really busted catamaran. No, not a catamaran. I think it's I can't remember what it's called, but it's got 3 hulls, I think. But it's a new project they've got in. It's got loads of work to do, which is really cool. So we're going to go shoot about an hour there, get a load of photography of it, a load of videos, and it will be a bit of a process film, meaning that we'll get some shots midway through with like some creative shots of them working on it, stuff like that, and then some shots at the end, probably out on the water, shots of it all complete, and then do a bit of a comparison. So I've got to be there in 8 minutes, and it's about a 25-minute drive. So all good, better get packing up, and sorry GRP that I'm a little bit late, but it's all good because they did say they're lenient on time today. There's no stress. They basically said there's no one on the boat today, so you can do any time, but Georgia is back in the office at 2 PM, and then that's all the shooting done for the day. I was already in these places quite a lot with this car, but after having it tuned, I think I'm going to be in there quite a lot more. Right, so we made it to the next part of the shoot. We're here with Georgia.
Hey.
She's from GRP Repairs and is the operations manager. We're just going to be getting some content today. What are we going to be getting?
So we're going to get a bunch of pictures and videos for the external of the boat. So we're getting it sanded down by hand at the moment, and then it's going to be painted.
Nice, nice. I felt like that was literally me interviewing you then, but all good. So we're going to get, like you said, a bunch of photos, a bunch of videos, and then maybe do like a middle stage.
Yep.
Get a few, like halfway through the process. How long is the overall project?
So it's probably take us into end of December, start of January, so it's quite a long time.
Okay.
We're going to do the interior and stuff as well.
Okay, amazing. So it'll be some now to show the complete beginning stage, be some in the middle, and then some right at the end to do a final show of what it looks like after all the work's complete. and George is going to do a piece to camera.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but it's going to happen. Wicked. Right, we'll go show you inside.
Where do I find it when everything else is falling down around me? And nothing is going my way, I'm so weak and I feel like I'm drowning. Not anything anyone's saying is up on my inside is broken. We're holding our son and he's fighting to breathe on the inside, he's choking. He's turning his head from the left to the right and it's